between these two great warriors. He's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Arturo Gatti's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sugar. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Arturo Gatti.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Just touch gloves, come out fighting.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. When a high stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are, because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area, but they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Gatti's trying to penetrate the guard. That one was just a glancing shot. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Nice block by Gatti. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Arturo Gatti. Blocks it away. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts. Teddy, this has the feeling of a fight that very much looks like it'll be a chess match.
Yeah, this is a Bobby Fischer type fight, no doubt about that. It's a matter of who moves their pawn, and each guy doing a real careful job and a thoughtful job before they touch those pieces.
Teddy, what do you think is the most missed? Oh, he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Punch it out.
Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here.
And that's the only way he's getting through this round. He needs to stay there and hold on for dear life.
He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. A nice block by Sugar. Ten clicks of the top. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Keep the pressure on him. Keep on him. Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But What you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Good block by Sugar. Good work now, backing up what he did. Blocks away that headshot. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Arturo Gatti. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Gatti blocks that punch away. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
What a good counterpunch by Gatti. Final 10 seconds. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Listen to me.
And round number 3 is underway. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Arturo Gatti. Good defense, just covering up down low. And a good counter by Gatti. Gatti's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
In a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Punch it out, guys.
And a sharp counter punch by Sugar. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Double jab right to the face. Great movement to get away from those punches. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Gatti's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, hey, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations he's not getting off.
Not precise at all by Gatti. And now another left. Boy, that's a big gash there on the cheek. So we come to the end of the round, and that was a round that was very productive for him. Now he heads back to his corner, and they're going to try to repeat the success they just had, I'm sure.
Yes, he hurt his opponent there. He's going to want to go back to what he was doing and remember what set up those big shots.
That's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut. Nothing. Worry about it.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good block by Gatti. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Arturo Gatti's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Sharp counter punch by Gatti. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Good, solid double jab by Gatti. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Arturo Gatti with a counter punch. Arturo Gatti's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Targeting the hooks on each man. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. It's got the look of a fight that's going to go the distance. But I'll tell you this, Teddy. It'll have lots of action right to the final bell.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling this is like a throwback fight, and these are the mentalities of these two fighters. If you told them it was a 20-round fight, like the old days, a 30-round fight, they would somehow find a way to go the distance.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
I like that two-punch combo by Gatti. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good block there by Gatti. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Arturo Gatti. A hook for you and a hook right back. Good way to protect the midsection. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Arturo Gatti is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Arturo Gatti's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Gatti counters back. Well, if the second half of this fight is anything like the first half we just witnessed, then oh boy, is it going to be fun watching this fight down the stretch.
And I don't think it can change. These guys came here with a certain attitude, a certain mindset, and it's not going to be able to change now. There's no way of all of a sudden in mid-fight being able to go to a defensive fight or a different strategy. What you see is what you get, and you're going to get it the rest of the night.
Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Nice counter by Gatti. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Does it surprise you that he's not going to the body as much as he could be?
Well, what surprises me is that he doesn't have the intuitiveness, you know, just the instinct to understand, to recognize the situation. That's part of the ability of a good fighter, to recognize what he should be doing in a certain situation. He's not seeing that. He should be going downstairs.
Arturo Gatti's proving to be elusive. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Gatti blocks that punch away. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Another jab comes in. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Let's work on that cut. Get on that.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Good scoring counterpunch by Gatti. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Gatti blocks that punch away. Good block there by Sugar. Arturo Gatti's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Arturo Gatti's able to avoid that punch. Gatti blocks it. Sugar's now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
No, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see it that it's your blood, how do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
We'll take care of it because it's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. Let's get up. Get your compress over.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Wow, is he defensively sound. Gets rid of that body shot. Devastating blow by Sugar. Slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Gets rid of that body shot. The referee has seen enough. This fight is over.
The ref gave him as many opportunities as he could.
Your winner!
He's your winner by TKO.
And a guy that I want to see more of.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe.